It really is strange. Despite the fact I am watching Monogatari, was watching Monogatari and Overlord, I find myself strangely anticipating Chuunibyou every time that it comes around. If it becomes somewhat of a guilty pleasure of mine, I wouldn't be overly surprised. And considering this is only the 4th episode, that's saying something. But if you haven't been keeping up with what this show is about, I'll give you one good thing. If at the end of a hard day, and maybe even a hard week, you want something just simple to turn your mind off to and enjoy, probably something like this. If you need anything to get you out of a weird flunk. So, as much as I need it right now, let's get going. I think we should go back to the point where we could actually discipline students that misbehave. I'd almost forgotten that she had signed up to join the club. No! If she joined for a different reason. They really make it easy to know when there's a dream sequence or fantasy. Where is he pulling these statistics from? And how did she get away with that in the middle of a test? Yeah, if he can't get away with playing air guitar... Oh, now he's being associated with it being the leader or originator. I'm sure despite his best efforts and the fact that she's joined, I don't think he wants to be that associated with it, yeah. Still, not entirely sure why or what the reason behind her wanting to join so fervently would be, considering the line for the sign-up was basically non-existent. Until there was a conglomeration with the Napping Society. Come to think of it, where did she even hear about this club? Because I haven't really advertised all that much. I don't think too many people walk past. Still not doing the pose. Why are they wearing sunglasses and why has she got her eye patch over the top of the sunglasses? Don't think that's an effective use of eye patch. Yeah, why do they have a pentagram underneath her? It's a kind of low effort magic circle. Don't start sacrificing your members. You don't exactly have enough to spare, do you? So who's the sacrifice here? Is it the Chimera or the Sleeping Girl? Quite ingenious that they made this out of LED. Don't know what to call it. Roping? You might want to speed up the pattern though. Get some dry ice in there. Might look alright. I do like how it pulls out to show the actual world, rather than just showing what they've... been thinking it is. I wonder if her way of speaking will aggravate me if it carries on for more than 15 seconds. She likes napping and eating, apparently. Is there a limit on the number of clubs you can feasibly join? As long as their times don't overlap. Oh no. Are you not questioning why she knows? And her first thought was to what it was. Mjolnir. Tie her up with her hair again. Of course. Oh, kind of nicer than what I assumed was going to happen, because there was a window right behind them. She gathers her power through sleep. She's the most powerful of all of them, really. Forced to? Oh. The knockoff Necromicon. What was that little glance? Well, thanks for stopping by. Oh, I see. Why do you want the book? Oh, wow. Life might be easier if it was like a game like that, but the outcomes would be rather limited. Mm. Yeah, she shouldn't be under his bed in the first place. She might appear. Are you sending on an elaborate treasure hunt? Wild goose chase? Seems kind of mean to trick someone when someone's so far gone. The outfit weren't too bad. Not sure where you can find a purple waistcoat, though. In fact, I haven't really seen waistcoats at all in the past few years. Don't seem too eager. So what pretense did you make to visit? Are you gonna? Yeah, you're gonna panic as soon as you realise what the connotation could have been there. Classic. It's things like this which is kind of so cliche and borderline that it's like, it's definitely endearing in the way that it carries itself. Luckily, I don't think I've ever sent a dumbass text or anything like that. You can search a room without completely destroying the place. Oh no. All of his old props and stuff. Oh, so she was close to finding it. Why does she want it? Oh, okay, I see. Yep, I forgot about. He's not the only one hiding his old past. Yeah, it's almost a direct reaction. A lot of hard work went into that book. Yeah, you can't let that go. Are they burning the... So not only did she write it, but it somehow found itself on the internet. Look, I don't think he has a reason to tell anyone, really. At least hold it against her. Especially knowing that how they refer to him as Dark Flame Master. To find the book. Tetsune. You never really are free from your past. You just got to sometimes embrace it. Pretty much like how I'll see this channel in about 5 years' time. It's down there. It's a bit hot. And, oh, he actually... Did she actually say smirk there? I don't know what the sound effect is. So you made copies. Forward thinking! So when she started deleting all of the posts... All she needs to do is repeat a few phrases. So the fact that she's trying to get away from her past, why is she so adamantly trying to prove that she's this Forest Summer? Why does she want her to know? Okay, of course. Yep. Does it ever truly leave you? To be fair, I've had one of those why won't these memories get out of my head moments last week. But they weren't over Chuunibyou stuff, so I guess I'm not as bad as her. Did you really think that she'd take pity on you as well, and that'd be alright? That is a very well-behaved cat, by the way. Well, to revert back into the Forest Summer persona and prove to her that she is who she says she is. I wonder how long she can keep up the act. Oh no! If she had a costume or something, but just using like a cheerleader outfit. But the fact that we're getting another awesome fight scene. Just stay out of the actual road. Even if I had to play along, I don't know. I'd be able to, but not. I'd have to stop every time a car comes past. That level of anxiety would be too much. So is her entire character arc for the next couple of episodes going to be trying to both simultaneously prove and get away from her past? Well, I guess they've actually got to keep their last member now. Do they all have a pillow? I want a pillow. Ah, she has a height complex. Put down the flower. No. I guess you got to put things a bit more. A few more instructions in there. Put down the flower slowly on the ground. Do not split the bag. And yeah, he was kind of at fault there for asking for her help, but not specifying what to actually help with. I wonder if it would be a good idea or not to, or if you would actually be able to remember all the BS memories that you've got from like childhood and whatnot, and stupid stuff that you've done. It would be painful reliving a lot of the stuff, but it'd be good writing material, wouldn't it? Sometimes I wonder if the authors of this kind of stuff actually went through with all of this beforehand. And there we have it. Another episode of Chuunibyou. Another reason why some valuable high school time has been wasted. And some more painful memories dredged up from the past. One of the best pieces of information is if you don't want stuff actually leaking, don't put it on the internet. don't have it in a way that it can be leaked onto the internet. And unless you're entirely happy with the potential fallout. You know how in shows when they've usually got like the dumb comic relief character? Which one is it? And before you can answer, no, it can't be all of them. But unfortunately it does look that way. The only one that doesn't seem that way actually is the older sister. One thing that I do like in this is how they're kind of fleshing out some of the other characters with their own little idiosyncrasies. Like the guy friend that he has, who is air guitaring in the middle of a test and just being a nuisance. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that we all did because we were bored, didn't want to be there. So you find ways to entertain yourself. You can tell that my education, while admittedly I came out of it with pretty good grades, was filled with incidents like that. In 4 episodes, we've had 2 of those well-choreographed, well-animated fight scenes. If we can get one every other episode, that would be more than enough. I'd be happy with that. That is one of the things that I do like about this show, is that there are kind of 3 layers to it in that kind of sense. You have these moments which are fully integrated into the imagination of the characters and the fights that they could potentially be having if they lived in this kind of universe where they actually had powers. Then we got these small feats where it's like, oh, this is slightly good. Like with the summoning circle and the lights and everything looking like magic. And then you've got reality. Where everything is definitely not as rosy and picturesque. Have you ever seen movies when they're making them, like the behind the scenes? Yeah, never looks as good as the finished product. But anyway, if you are enjoying Chuunibyou, please let me know. And also, so far, out of the few characters that have been shown off, who's your favourite? I mean, I've got a pretty strong idea of who it's going to be, but would be kind of interesting at least. Either way, if you are enjoying, please let me know. Ratings and subscribing to the channel. Great way of showing your appreciation. And my reciprocation would be just to continue doing what I'm doing and try and make things a bit better each time. Of course, if you do indeed have to go off and fight the forces of darkness, make sure you get some rest. And I'll see you next time.